15 of the 19 people who died in a head-on collision last weekend between Bloemhof and Schweizer-Reneke in the northwest will be laid to rest this morning. A mass funeral has been arranged by the provincial government. 4 of the victims were laid to rest yesterday. For more, let's get in touch with our reporter Bafedile Moerane, who's attending the funeral. Bafedile, good morning to you again. Mourners, of course, have started gathering as they bid farewell for those who lost their lives in the most tragic of ways.
Well, yes, mourners from different parts of Schweizer-Reneke and the Northwest Province are flocking here at Ebusang Multi-Purpose Center in Schweizer-Reneke to bid farewell to 15 people. It's 13 from the Tladi family. Remember that the family where 14 have died, and the grandchild there was buried yesterday in Dawoong, and 13 are going to be buried today in a mass funeral together with 2 other relatives, which makes it 50. But to not waste any time, I'll speak to SANTACO Chairperson in the Northwest, Ebusang Tladi, who has raised issues or concerns regarding this particular accident. We understand that 22 people were in a 15-seater Quantum when this incident happened. The issue here, a lot of people are still asking themselves what could have caused this particular accident, and we are asking ourselves, 22 people in a 15-seater, what exactly is happening?
Good morning, Moerane and the viewers. I'll start by saying the reason why the accident happened, it is under investigation. We can't for now elaborate too much on it because we will rely on the information after investigation. But the second point is that the issue of the 22 passengers in that combi, it is totally not acceptable because it's illegal. It was supposed to have only 22 people in a car, 15 because it's a 15-seat. That's the only thing that I can indicate. It was an overload, so it's totally unacceptable in terms of the procedures.
Now, as SANTACO, as the principals or those who are looking over the taxi industry in the Northwest Province, what would you say to your members?
Moerane, I'll start by saying the combi that was involved in an accident, it was not a taxi. It was maybe a private car for the owner of it. And the same person was not our member. The association here is Schweizer-Reneke United Taxi Association. We are here as SANTACO today to be part of the bereaved family because we are also saddened the manner in which people have passed on in that accident. It was very horrific. It's unacceptable. Now the words that I can say to my people, the industry in the province at large, is just to indicate that our drivers must be cautious. To the fact that they must consider that when they have loads of passengers, they must know that they have got family members, they have people who are looking after their families in their houses. So they must make sure that their responsibilities to ferry people safe from home to their destination and back home. That is what I want to appeal to our drivers and owners to say. Let's make sure that always our vehicles are roadworthy, they are in good condition, and even if we take drivers out with special trips, let's make sure, more especially when a trip it's a trip like the event where people will be happy on. Make sure that the drivers that you send to in that particular trip is a driver that is very responsible, that will be able to talk to people, to communicate wisely with our people. Because without passengers, without these people taking them safely, we will end up not having the industry. Because the industry relies on them as our customers. They are our income. Without them, we don't have any income.
Well, thank you so much. That's Ebusang Tladi. He is SANTACO Chairperson here in the Northwest. We're seeing more people flocking in. I will ask Zwelake just to pen to show you that the hearses are already here, where they are going to load off the caskets in and to go through inside the Ebusang Multi-Purpose Center. It's just a hive of activities, number of people coming through them. And as you hear here, we are asking ourselves as to what could have happened, and we understand that investigations are still underway, what could have led to this particular accident. But as you hear us saying that it's a Quantum that was involved, but it was carrying 22 people, and that's really illegal, you know. And now look what has happened. The incident happened between Bloemhof and Schweizer-Reneke on the R35 route linking these two particular places last week, Saturday night.
Yeah, let's leave it there for now. Bafedile Moerane giving us the latest there as the funeral service is set to get underway. 15 of the 19 people being laid to rest after a tragedy that occurred. And of course, a lot of questions are still being asked about how this may have occurred.